Hello, hi and welcome to the video. In this video I'm making a new door. I'm just building this part and I'll show you the actual door I'm making. It's a door for Moonlit Alley, the werewolves. So I need to work on each kind of door individually and separate. So each door, as I said in my game world, if you're watching the videos towards the story, you'll see me kind of try to explain more or less how he's going to kind of work. Of course, I don't want to give you the full story because it's going to spoil the whole game. And yeah, you're going to know what to expect. So, as I said, this is like a video tutorial log. So, these videos are pretty long, just to let you know that. But I do show you how to basically build and customize, twist, bend, and shape the world. I'm using the up arrow key I'm using the up arrow key left side of the keyboard, and I'm using a mouse. So, say left click, right click, I'm actually using a mouse on the laptop. That's what I'm doing. So all I'm doing is holding the up arrow key, select the points with your left mouse button, and then press F. So that's all I'm doing. So sometimes I'll go quiet, and yeah. So just to let you know that I've got the snivels. I really truly apologise for it. I can't do nothing else apart from apologise for it. So this here is a very skinny window. So I need to make a couple of these because I need to join them together. And it's not only going to be a window. As I said, all of my models, all my templates, they're more than one thing. They really are. Now I'll tell you on all my assets, I go here, apply all transforms, and I leave it like that. The most important thing in Blender is to go in here, turn back faces on. You turn it on, turn it off. If you watch your geometry, you turn it round. Watch the geometry. Now if it doesn't change, that's great. But sometimes later on, even though it looks perfect at the moment, as I said, just turn it on and off. You see how that look? All of that is inside out. See, it looks perfectly fine, look, but it's actually inside out. So I think that's not good. So now later on, Blender's going to flip that inside out again when I save it. So I can fix it now, I can fix it again later. It doesn't matter how many times you fix it, you have to keep fixing it. So go here, go into faces. If I look at all of the faces, so I want all of the top faces. So basically, I want to kind of put it on the flat. Select everything. So I'm selecting all the points. That's what I want to do. Now, if I select all the points, it's going to do the sides as well. I can't do that. Just select all the faces, left click hold, ready. Go here and flip the faces. You might say it looks the same. It does look the same, but it's not. It's different. It's flat. It's not flat. I mean, you know what I mean. It's facing the right way. So you flip it over so it faces towards you. Look at that side. Of course, I've made a mistake on that one. Go back here, flip it. Flip the one over there back to front as well. So you see how there's a big gaping hole in it? There's no hole in it. It's just the face is actually the wrong way. So that's the mirror, the glass. Now you see the side of it. It's actually inside the actual mirror. It's actually facing inside. That's correct. Don't face that outside because when you turn into a piece of glass, so you have to kind of go around the model and kind of make sure that all of the edges are facing the correct way. So as I said, I'll try to keep the snivels down to the bare minimum. You see like here, look, you see how these ones are not actually kind of the same colour as that. They're not actually white or grey, however you want to look at it. So go around it, select all these edges, not that one. I almost selected that one over there then, but I don't want that. As I said, when you do like the preparation work for the model, sometimes it can be kind of long, and I suppose you could say boring. But when you get to the end of the model and you kind of look at it, I think yeah, it's a kind of a long way to do it. Now, in all honesty, how you would actually make this ring, you'd make a template, put it on the floor, and just extrude it at the same width as this. That way you won't have to do this. But that's defeating the object. The whole idea of it is to show you that everything is made from scratch, and to show you the tools. Go here, mesh, go here, and flip. You see how they're facing towards me now? Now, of course, the ones inside this side, the ones on this side here, around the edge, I don't actually need them, not really, but I do if I want to turn it into something else, which I will later. So temporarily, I want to leave this ring like this because I want to keep the ring. When you see the door in a moment, as I said, this is the very first beginning of the door. So at first look, you're going to think, well, that's not really too impressive. Yeah, it won't really come too impressive until I start assembling the door. And then I start animating it, and then I throw a few characters in the level, and then they all start interacting, bringing things to life. Of course, that's when all the good stuff starts happening. That's when you're thinking, now I see why you made the door. As I said, each door has its own story to it, basically, just like a character. All my characters have their own story. Every single possible space in my game world has to do something. It has to interact in some way or another. So take those ones. Now, really, you wouldn't flip them around, but I'm going to flip these ones around. And in all honesty, you'd actually delete these ones. You don't need them. But I want to flip them around. You see like I've got like a nice skinny ring. So what I want to do, I want to click on this ring. I want to call this small ring 3. So I want to press Control C. I want to copy the name. As I said, in a moment, I'll say you might start really liking the content because when I start actually building the actual template. So I want to save as an OBJ. All my templates are here. As I said, each time I make a new model, I basically save it out as an OBJ, as a template, as a Blender template. Basically, it's not really a Blender template; it's an Emma template. But I'd say Blender. So measure your door. So this is the door plane. Now, if you've already downloaded my door, that's absolutely great. Now, the idea first would be realistically to actually save your first door. So this would actually be number 1. So we could save that. But not only is it number 1, it's also going to be door number 2. So, and then of course we want door number 1, number 2, yeah, and then we want door number 3. But it doesn't matter, we're going to work on this door here. So I'm going to build the doors in reverse. I'm going to delete the light. What's that? Click on the light. I'm just going to delete the light so we don't confuse things. Okay, so this is my template. This is my door. This is my obviously framework. I'll show you that at the moment. If you've already downloaded that, this thing here is absolutely great. Now, if you've got a full-scale human in the game, a proper human being, obviously you see the squares on the floor. That's a perfect square. That's like 1 foot, basically, 1 human foot. So if you bring a full-size human in here, the squares are perfect. They're like slabs on the floor, basically. So if you want to count how far you're walking in the game, just count the slabs if you want to. But of course, the game's very massive, so you're not going to be counting those slabs. So first of all, as I said, you want to bring in the door frame, but we don't want a door frame. We need the door. We put a ring on the door. We need to go into transparent mode. So press this one and this one, so we can actually see through the door. So this is my template door. Now, what I want to do, because I've already made the ring, I want to copy the ring. I can't copy it in edit mode. Go to this mode. Go here. As I said, copy it, paste it. Now, of course, it's up here. So drag it down here. Go here. Set origin to geometry. So we go in the middle of it. Now you want to bring it up. You see where the X marks the spot? I'm using that as a guideline. So I'm going to dump that right in the middle of there. So I'm going to look at this part. I'm thinking, yep, that's perfect. So I'm thinking, okay, so now what I want to do is right click on it. I want to copy it and I want to right click and paste it. I want to bring this down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 3 circles inside the door. Now, of course, you've probably seen it before somewhere else, but probably not. Realistically, I think, well, I haven't seen it anywhere else, so I think ideally for my level, as I said, make sure both of them are kind of all the same. So put these in here, and then we're going to select all 3 of them. We're going to go into here, objects, and join them. Now, sometimes if you go into join them and it's all grey, you have to select each, you have to hold control on the keyboard. If you can't join them for some reason, hold control right on the keyboard and click each one, and then go here, and then you can join it. As I said, it don't always work like that. So here's my actual door frame. As I said, I'm trying to keep the videos not too long, but not too short, because obviously I've got kind of limitations on my video memory. So now what I need to do is glue them to the door without deleting this middle line here. I can delete the middle line, but I need to join it here. So now what I need to do is edit the door frame. But before I edit the door frame and join the windows to it, it's going to start looking great. What we need to do is join the circles. So of course, flip it round to whatever view you want. Now these are all one piece. So what I can do here, I'm in wire mode, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to click on the rings. Go here, edit. Now, because I'm in face mode, I want to go into point mode. I want to select these points, and because I've got the transparent on, it will select back and front, and I want to delete it. You see how it goes there? I want to go here, and I want to delete it. Now you see how you kind of join like that? I think that's kind of perfectly great. I like that. Don't join it in wireframe because it's going to join it wrong. Go back to the top. Look here. Delete that. I think now this is how the window's going to look. It's called the 3 moon. Yeah, it's called the 3 moons. That's what it's called. So I think obviously I'm just trying to make some different type of content for my YouTube channel. That's what I'm trying to do. Now, when you go into this part, just click the little dot so your camera rotates around that little dot. Take this one and this one, this one and this one, join it. This one, this one, this one, and this one. You got to hold the up arrow key left on the keyboard. After you've done that, let go, and then press F. Press this one, this one, this one, and this one. Let go of the up arrow key. Press F. Join that, and that. Press F. Spin it around, have a good look at it, make sure it's all kind of looking nice. Making sure back faces is turned on, because I don't want to come back later on and find out it's all back to front. It doesn't really matter, but I don't want it back to front. So, as I said, I will tell you the keys every now and then, just in case, there's a sound problem with my sound card. Because sometimes there is a problem with it and you can't quite hear what I'm saying. But you can hear when I got the snibbles, so I really truly apologise for it. As I said, I've had it for months, so I can't get rid of it, really. So just go to here. And then just join up this. So this is the making, basically, of the window glass. The werewolf level, so do that. As I said, it's just a different type of door. That's what it is. So I'm thinking, okay, so because eventually at some point, it's like I say in my videos, not because I'm planning on doing it, but it's going to happen. It's without a doubt, it's going to happen. I'm going to make some content that's going to look like someone else's. So I'm trying to do the video logs so you can kind of see that I am actually building the genuine content from scratch. So that's what I'm doing. Now, of course, inside there, that's going to be a mission to do that. It really is. I need to put some glass in that. Now, of course, you might think, well, how are you going to put a piece of glass in that? So what I'm going to try and do, I've never done this before, so I'm going to try it. Click here. Oh, hang on. I want to wrap the glass around it like this, but I don't really want to do it. I do want to do that. I want to do that. I'm going to put another one here, and I'm going to press F on the keyboard to fill the face. Now what I want to do is the same here, and press F on the keyboard to fill that face. So it looks like that. Thinking, you know what, that looks like a crazy window. Anyway, it's a different type of window. So first of all, I need to look at the front and back. So click faces, click on this face here. Let me click off it first. So go back to click the model, click off it, and then click edit. Click the face. I should have to click on that face. And I should have to flip it. So if I go here, flip face and flip it. So the white side faces towards me. That's why I turn the faces over on the inside of that. See the faces inside here? That's why I turn them over. Because when that's a sheet of glass, you're going to be able to see that. You know what? I'm actually quite impressed with that, realistically. I think, yep. So here's my free moon glass for my free moon door. So imagine now you're going to have that actually on the door. Of course, it's actually inside the door. You can't see it because it's too skinny. But you will see in a moment when I actually scale it up. So as I said, I don't want to make the video too long. So all I'm going to do is attach all these edges to the actual four corners of the door. So we're going to do that in video 2, and I've got to make sure that when I click the door, I'm going to edit that line. I can't delete that line. I'm going to keep that line. The reason why I keep the line for is because when I put the door handle on it, all my door handles are all the same place. So no matter what door you look at, all my door handles are in exactly the same place. Just to let you know that. So anyway, as I said, I can leave the video recording. So as I said, I can leave it recording, but I don't want it to crash, and then obviously I'm going to redo all the video. So I'm going to pause this video here. So this is going to be editing the door part. So come back in part 2 and watch me edit the door for the glass. Okay. So as you say, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, don't subscribe. Thanks so much for watching my videos. I very much appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free of charge. And thank you to all my subscribers. Stay safe, keep it friendly, keep reading the text. See you soon. Bye.